Come on. All right, there you go. All right, yeah, the guys at McDonald's here are changing the light bulbs in the McDonald's sign. They just got done putting new bulbs in there. Now you gotta put the cover back on. That cover that's there is a lot larger on the ground than it is on the sign. That cover takes two people to run it to make sure it doesn't get broken.
Yeah.
So you can see them on the lift right here. They're putting the cover back on.
Uh huh.
He got up early this morning. That's all I had to think about. Getting those light bulbs changed for that sign. And then we have a window washer
Hey,
over here. What?
yeah, we got Chris Elliott from Elliott Astro Imaging. He's back.
What is he doing here? He's here watching. Hey,
Yeah.
hey, what's up, Chris Elliott, right?
Yeah, from Elliott Astro Imaging.
Oh, okay. All right. I was thinking about how early these guys wake up just to do that. I think, oh boy, we get to change light bulbs today. This guy washing windows. Oh boy, I get to wash windows today. And here I am eating my sandwiches. I have two sausage, egg, and cheese sandwiches, Bobby,
That's good.
and a soda. I didn't want to get the potato cake. Figured I didn't need the potatoes, right?
Uh huh.
So I figured I'd just get two sandwiches. Guess what it was?
Yeah.
Take a wild guess how much it cost.
And there's Harlan. What's up, Harlan?
Hey, what's going on? Well, I guess some people watching today. We better get moving then. They don't want me sitting there watching these guys put the line back on. That'd be a boring scene to watch. Watch the guy washing windows, I guess. Let's start off early, man. I start off.
Elliott said $6.
What now?
Elliott said $6.
Oh boy. Oh, now I get to wait here.
Sorry about everybody. I got myself a little bit like a little sinus drip is making me worse.
Yeah, that sign does not look that big when it's up there on the sign. But man, when you take it down, that thing's huge. I'll just go this way,
Oh,
turn
it's
right
gonna
at.
get crazier than that, Harlan.
What? Someone else is here? What? We got people watching?
Yeah, we got Elliott, Astro Imaging, and Harlan.
All right. Welcome, people. Thanks for watching. Elliot, we haven't seen you like in forever. What you been doing, man? I've been seeing some of your postings. You've been sharing your pictures. Looks like you're doing pretty good for the backyard telescope. Not really any building or anything, right? Of course, I'm watching Mark with what he's doing. Mark D'Antonio. He got a new scope that I donated to the project, so that's working good. Didn't realize that thing costs as much as a car. That's my neighbor there. I recognize the car. Huh,
Yeah.
wonder what
Backyard
she's
and
doing.
remote imaging from Texas.
Wow. Yeah, that telescope that we settled on for the Benson Observatory, Celestron 11 inch, and Mark keeps putting improvements on it. Camera and filter wheel coming up soon. See how those people were crossing the street there, Bobby? Most of the
Yeah.
time, people will try to go behind them after they already crossed the street. Technically, we're supposed to wait until the crosswalk is clear before you go.
Uh-huh.
You never know. Somebody could have a health problem and they could faint in the middle of the crosswalk, and then you're driving over them because you couldn't wait.
Yeah.
That looks like an organ, actually. All right. Beautiful day today. 73 degrees. Holy cow, it's going to be hot. Everybody throwing their junk out they want picked up. Need to find out who can get my lawnmower that I can't fix. I thought I could fix it and get it running. No, ain't gonna happen. Just cut me off like that. I'm not even doing the speed limit. You had to be in a hurry. Just think, if you would have left on time, you wouldn't have been in a hurry. People that leave late and they're in a hurry to get there. That's why they're rushing around like they ain't got no head.
Uh-huh.
Oh, right. Yeah. Get home right after the Price is Right starts. Then we're back on schedule. Then I can check the mailbox and go have a senior dinner. Good to go. Bert, I ain't stopping.
Darn those dirty birds.
Well, they got the whole sky to fly in. You have to fly right in front of my bumper. I can't feel sorry for that one.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, what's that noise? All right. Man, it's a beautiful day. Blue sky, a little bit of wind. Always windy here, though. Yeah, you're in Wyndham. It should be windy, right? Should be windy in Wyndham.
Uh-huh.
I don't know why Jefferson's windy, except we got all these damn cornfields around here, so it comes right across the plains. I go 55, 60. I'll do 60. Good enough. Hey, Horsies, what's up? Now I gotta figure out how much, when I, if I sell my house, how much capital gains tax is for Minnesota. Thought I read something about like 9%. I'm not sure if I was looking at the right thing. I did that when I was sleeping, so be careful if you're at the computer and you're sleeping. You might order a whole bunch of crap.
I mean, I'll be right back.
All right. Oh, and blue sky. So my primary goal is to finish out my next 10 to 15 years in a no storm area.
Uh-huh.
So I'm looking at a place called the desert, looking at Nevada or Arizona, someplace like that.
Okay.
I would like to be somewhere near where Marianne is, that we can at least have somebody there that can check on me and visit, you know? And then that way we can know somebody there. But I know that there might be a little bit of rain at that area, but no tornadoes or no big storms, you know? Say hi to Mr. Rock, though. He says
Hey, Mr. Rock.
he's going to have to talk to his cousins and let them know. Yeah, and I don't care about the heat. What I'm really concerned about here is the winter. As I get older, it's not any fun. And, of course, here you have the spring and summer storms, you know, the tornadoes and things like that. They're just crazy. Not all the time, but enough to be worried about it.
I just gotta be a follower on Twitch.
Oh, good. Who's that? Who that?
I don't think I want to pronounce it, so apologies. Ever Besket said Jaber.
Okay.
And please excuse me because I'm also like under the weather.
Yeah, you gotta get yourself a glass of whiskey straight. That'll knock that out right away. Believe it or not, Bobby, I used to drink not whiskey, but what did I use? Bourbon. Bourbon was good for that. And you have the same alcohol content as if you were drinking NyQuil, but you didn't have the after effects of what NyQuil would give you. Of course, you'd be a little bit drunk. That's why you do it when you're going to sleep at night, not driving.
Yeah.
But it would be, in a way, I would think that the alcohol, even though it's not good for you, but I think it would have been better for you than taking the medication like the NyQuil, for instance.
Yeah.
Not saying that I'm advocating for either one, but I'm just saying that which one would be healthier? Having a strong drink of alcohol that would clear out your garbage in your throat, and you would end up going to sleep pretty good because you'd be relaxed.
Yeah.
But then again, if you're like me and you have medications, you can't really have alcohol, and probably shouldn't be drinking NyQuil either in that sense,
Uh-huh.
because it would be a bad reaction. I don't know what that was in the road, but didn't want to hit it. So yeah, I wouldn't recommend that really for anybody. But you could try something like some kind of tea, different kind of herbal teas that are good if you can find one that works with you for your medications you take.
Uh-huh.
That would help your congestion. Do some research on that, Bob. You find out what teas would be good. Actually, um, Dr. Rita would probably be able to help you with that.
Okay.
I'd even have a little talk with Dr. Rita on a private conversation and just ask her what does she think about what would be the best tea to help this congestion issue, and that can work with medications.
Yeah.
So you got to be safe about that. You don't want something that's going to have a weird effect on your medication and even wind up in a bigger problem. I think tea, if you have anything natural like that, should be all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, why don't you do that, Bob? You see what the answer is. Let me know what you come up with. She knows you, so it's not like you're a new customer or nothing. She'd probably give you some advice just to
Uh-huh.
be able to help you. That's how we help each other out. She gives us good advice on how to eat right, or cures for congestion stuff, and then we can share that with everybody, and then they can check it out. When it works like that, that helps her grow. That's the whole point of the connections that we have here. So if you guys aren't here on Thursday night, you got Thursday Night Live, Dr. Rita Louise. She is a doctor, but she deals more with the holistic healing stuff. And in any case, she helps out with the Thursday night show, and then she does free readings. So
Uh-huh.
if you guys want a free reading, you hop on her channel, Just Energy Radio, and you enjoy the conversation. Always fun to listen to. The chat is always a lively bunch of people. And usually we got people in the chat asking for a reading like a half hour before the show starts. I'm one of them. Usually. Bobby beat me here
Yeah.
this last week, but I got there. Yeah, a lot of fun people in the chat.
You force.
Most of everyone knows everybody now. So yeah. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, which I think you guys have, but if you haven't, please subscribe. Still trying to get to that 1,000. It seems like it's not going anywhere. All right, get on board. Just missed the beginning of Fresh You're Right. That's okay. We'll go home first then. Then we'll go check the mail at our regular time. Worked out.
You're
Perfect.
already late.
For the price
You're
is
already
right,
late.
right? Yeah.
Yeah. No, the price is always wrong.
I've seen him in a couple of games that he does, and he actually tells the person which one it is if you're paying attention. But I guess if you're on the stage, you got all that excitement, you're probably not paying attention to what he's saying. He practically gives it away, even though he doesn't know the price, apparently, that's what he says.
Sounds like that fiasco one time. There was a game show where they thought it was rigged when game shows first came around.
Oh, no.
I think it was 21. Somebody accused them for giving away the correct answers.
Oh, boy.
And I think that was back in the 50s or 60s, back in the black and white era. And the only station you got is Channel 2.
Oh, yeah. Well, on a good day, we had 3 channels or 4 channels, depending on if we got the PBS one. We usually got the ABC, NBC, and CBS. And every once in a while, we got the public broadcasting, PBS.
Yeah. Did you not know it was once what PBS was once called the National Entertainment Television?
No.
Yeah, it was called NET or National Education Television before it became.
Oh, wow. And then turned out that NPR and PBS was getting a bunch of money from somebody that they weren't supposed to be getting money from.
Yeah.
And that's getting sued. They're going to get sued, and they might be no longer getting that free money. So we got prescription drugs prices coming down, starting real soon. He announced it yesterday, probably going to be within a month. That's good for me because I pay a lot of prescription drug prices, so that would be excellent. That might mean I might really get that good, I take warfarin right now, which is the lesser of the blood pressure control. Or not blood pressure, but the, whatever you do that for the thickness of the blood. And then I got they have another one that I could take. Right now, it's like $600 for that one. I can't do that. Yeah, so, but maybe with the price adjustment that President Trump has given, maybe that will come down to where it can be affordable.
Yeah.
And that would stabilize my condition a lot better.
So thank you, Elliot, and thank you, Harlan.
Yeah, thank you for tuning in. Always appreciate the watchers. Yeah. All right. We'll see everybody on the next one.
Yeah, so what does it take to get some real viewers on Twitch?
I don't know. We'll keep trying, Bobby. Just keep trying. All right.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, we'll see everybody. See everybody next time. Thank you for watching. Bye.
Yes, thank you for watching.